Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome to this session on daily current affairs. So, in this session, we are going to cover the most important news article which appeared in the prominent newspaper on 9th of May 2024. All right. So, without delaying it further, let's straight away jump into the session. The first news article that we have to discuss is with respect to a dispute between the center and state with respect to CBI, Central Bureau of Investigation. CBI, as you all know, it is India's premier investigating agency, and it is established under Delhi Special Police Powers Act. So DSPE, Establishment Act 1946. Under this act, CBI has been established, and it functions under the union government. Now, law and order, as we all know, it's a state subject, right? So the state government, they have the power over the police, and they have the responsibility to maintain law and order in the state. However, in certain situations, the union government uh, can ask the CBI to investigate some cases. All right. So, in what cases a union can direct the CBI to investigate cases? It depends on the consent which is given by the state, by the concerned state. So, legally speaking, there are two different types of consent which the state can give. One is the general consent, which is given to the center, and if the state has given general consent, then CBI can take up any matter, right? Without asking the concerned state government. But if the general consent has been revoked, and which is what happened here in case of West Bengal, then the CBI needs to take prior consent from the state government before initiating any kind of investigation in that particular state. All right. So in this case, the state of West Bengal, it had revoked its consent, its general consent, way back in 2018, but CBI was still going ahead and registering cases in West Bengal. Now West Bengal has challenged this particular these actions of CBI, and they have invoked Article 131 of the Constitution. Article 131 of the Constitution, it gives original jurisdiction to the Supreme Court to adjudicate any matter, any dispute between the union and the state or between two states. So Supreme Court is still hearing this case, and it'll be quite interesting to see what exactly, what is the final verdict. All right. So quickly, there are a few points that I would like to discuss here. First thing, with respect to CBI, Central Bureau of Investigation. So you must remember that CBI functions under the Department of Personnel, Ministry of Personnel, and which eventually falls under Prime Minister's office. Then it is the nodal police agency in India, which coordinates on behalf of Indian government with Interpol member states. Also, CBI takes up matters under Prevention of Corruption Act, and in such cases, the superintendence lies with CVC, Central Vigilance Commission. Uh, Establishment of when we see the history of CBI, then CBI was established as Special Police Establishment in 1941 under the War Ministry of British India. But after Shantanam Committee, which was constituted way back in 1962, CBI started functioning as the premier investigating agency in the country, and especially with respect to matters which related any sort of bribery or corruption. All right. So CVC, जो Central Vigilance Commission है, which was established on the recommendation of सांतनम कमेटी, इसी कमेटी के थ्रू सीबीआई को भी ये पावर दिया गया था. All right. What kind of matters CBI can investigate? So it can investigate anti-corruption matters, economic offenses, special crimes such as organized crime, terrorism, bomb blast, and all. CBI can also take suo motu cases and investigate in union territories, because union territories, these are territories governed by the central government. All right. And prior authorization in some certain cases are also required from the state. The next news article that we have to understand is is a very interesting one. So India has finally become the third largest producer of solar power, and we have surpassed Japan in this context. So currently, India generated 113 billion units of solar power in 2023, compared to Japan's 110 billion units. And this 113 billion units accounts for 6.66% of total electricity produced in our country. The reason why we were able to surpass Japan is because of the fact that the power demand in Japan has gone down by 2% in 2023. When we see the global context, when we see internationally which country is doing what, so China is the leading producer of solar power in the world, which amounts to 584 billion unit, and this is more than the combined solar power generated by United States, India, Germany, and Japan. So after China, the largest producer is United States, then India, and then finally Germany, Japan, and Germany. Government of India intends to produce more than 30% of electricity by globally. In fact, globally 30% of electricity is produced by solar power by using renewable sources, and China is of course the leading producer. Government of India intends to have an installed capacity of more than 500 gigawatts by 2023. All right. So this is very interesting. And for this, government has taken a lot of initiatives. So what are the initiatives that the government has taken? So government has introduced solar park scheme. It has introduced rooftop solar scheme, national solar mission, which is the major initiative of government of India and state government to promote ecologically and sustainable growth while addressing India's energy security challenge. Then you have Shrishti scheme, through which sustainable rooftop can be implemented. Then International Solar Alliance was formed way back in 2015, and International Solar Alliance, its headquarters is in Gurgaon. Then India was one of the founding member also. Then Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Utthan Mahabhiyan, which is PM Kusum. This is also one of the major solar initiative which intends to support installation of off-grid solar pumps in rural areas and reduce dependency on the grid. So basically, this is one of the major initiative for off-grid solar pumps. So with the help of these initiatives, India intends to generate more than 500 megawatt of solar power by the end of 2030. So that's all we have in this session. Thank you so much, and I'll hope to see you soon in our next session. Thank you.